Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's PR Gaming over here, and today is all about the quiz event that just came into the game. Also, the new changes to Elixir Healing, Hero XP, and Kinnara coming to the daily deals, and also much more. But without further ado, let's get into it. And the first thing we're going to talk about is the healing changes, guys. The healing has been changed once again. So the dev released a statement on the patch notes. They pretty much stated that they heard the community feedback. They do understand that the elixir healing was not nearly as good as the free healing we had before the patch. So they wanted to be as responsive as possible and address it as soon as possible. So what did they do? So if we take a look at the notes, they pretty much up the time for you to cap out at 65k from the time that it was before to 6 hours. So every 6 hours you're gonna cap at your 65k. But if you saw in my previous video, we did some math and it seemed like they reduced the amount of healing. So with in my case with the policies I had at the moment and everything, I was healing for 240k a day with the old system. Now, when the new system was introduced into the game, I was able to heal 213k a day, which it was a drop off. Now, with the update they dropped yesterday, now I'm able to heal 260k. That's with a base cap of 65k. Now, why do I mention a base cap of 65k? Is because if you go to your policies and you advance more into your policies, this will allow you to go above that 65k cap in your hospital. See, like most people it's a 65, but players that spend a little bit more or they are further into their policies, they definitely have a higher cap so they can heal more troops in the same amount of time. Now, this still doesn't take away the fact that you do have to log in every 6 hours to use your heals. So you're gonna lose some healing while you're sleeping and while you're at work. But overall, I think this change was great. Is way better than what we had in the first part of the update. And since they were so responsive when it came to free healing, let's talk about another change that a lot of people is not happy about in the community. And this is gonna come in the form of the farm experience, right? So you used to be able to send farmers as a primary and then your main hero as a deputy to get extra XP. Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. As we can see in the screen in the bottom middle, the farmers with the talent Earth Grace will receive XP, but sending any other hero will not receive experience points. I know that a lot of people is not happy about this. Hopefully the game developers can either change it or they can either give us another way to passively accumulate, hero XP other than the dragon trial, because that would be amazing. Now, let's talk about some good news, guys, and this comes in the form of, where is she at? Miss Kinnara coming into the daily deals. And this is super exciting, especially for the archer mains. It doesn't matter, guys, if you're a whale or a huge spender, a low spender, mid spender, it doesn't matter. This is one of the best values for your money in terms of what you get out of it. So I really highly recommend you guys to pick up this daily. But Kinnara is coming in. I will personally finish up my belling before I work on my Kinnara, but that's just some information for you guys. But let's really get into what you guys are here for, the answers for the quiz, and without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first question. Let's see. What's the name of Krieg's beloved wyvern? That'll be Spike. The second question. Which is not an alliance officer title? Prime Minister, I think. Yes, that's correct. What does barricades do? Slow down enemy land legions, I believe, yes. Alright, moving on. What is Nico and Nika's relationship? She is the older sister and he's the youngest brother, guys. Moving on. How do you deploy legions to an open space? It'll be number one, guys. Tap the space and select deploy to the from the pop-up. Moving on, which of these actions can increase your hero trust level? Well, that's easy, guys. You just talk to him. Alright, when you have 0 stamina, which of these actions are still possible? You can talk to them in the city, guys. Alright, which of the following actions does not grant you member points to your alliance? And this will be easy, guys. Joining the rallies do not grant you points. When you have 0 combat points, which of these actions is not possible? You cannot attack darklings or dark creatures. Right? Yep, that's correct, guys. Alright, and moving on, last but not least. What's the name of Madeline's sword? That would be Sworn Edge, guys. Now, if this video was helpful to you guys, please give me a like and a sub down below. And I'll see you guys on the next one.